Okay, everybody, I'm back. Had a little bit of an issue with the internet, so which was causing my bit rate to fall. So let's see if it gets any better now. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Okay, yeah, this feels much better. Yeah, yeah, everything's working perfectly now. I guess I just had to clear off my. Looks like there may have been a few too many devices hooked up to the router, so we're gonna need some comparators. A couple more. And we need redstone torches, which means we're going to need sticks. We got more sticks than that, so we need redstone. This, and I think this. What am I missing? Quartz and stone. Blech. No stone in there. That's an empty shulker box just sitting out there. That's weird. Alright. So let's get some quartz. Grab some stone. And let's make however many comparators we can. Let's see, 3. Well, I suppose that's what we need, so... I'm gonna need some more redstone just in general too, so... Let's go ahead and get a stack of that ready. Yeah, so this is kind of similar to the storage system we have. It's got a different power level you have to deal with. And you can always test this out easy enough. Do I have a... Okay, let's see. Let me show you. So if I was to take a redstone torch, right? Which gives out the maximum signal strength. So let's just do this. So boom. And you can see all that lights up. Even the stuff on top up here is going to light up. But when you divide that by 3, I think that's right. That's what's going to give us this part right here. And then, okay, yeah, we need full blocks here. Well, we don't have to have full blocks there, but we're just going to use full blocks there. And then I need to grab some slabs. We got some slabs around here somewhere. There we go. Alright, so let's... And put our redstone up here. Yeah, it's all gonna connect, but I promise you, it's okay. And we're gonna need some dispensers pointing down. These are kind of tricky. Doing. So let's, we're gonna crouch, and let's see if we can't. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And then let's get our... Very cool. Let's get our hoppers. And... I don't know why I did that. I want to keep those with me at all times. Alright, so we want our hoppers. Now the issue with honeycombs, just in general, is that they fly out everywhere. They just fly out everywhere. Now, these guys, I have it rigged to go into here, which is going to directly drop them into one of the guys at the bottom, and he's going to be able to sort this stuff. We are going to put bottles in this last one. We're just going to use regular shears for the rest of them. But honeycombs just like pop out everywhere. So that's the reason why I use so many hoppers here, is because I try to catch as many as I can. And that should be plenty. And let's go ahead and so we're not gonna put our as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. That was just for I mean, it ain't gonna hurt for that orange wool to stay in there either. So yeah, so basically what we want to do is we want to block off to make sure the bees aren't going to climb up, that aren't going to go to the top. But we're going to make this, I don't want to connect this. This is the last thing I want to do is connect that. And I have a little walkway back here. So I can kind of sneak around and I can do it from back here because we're going to close this off in the front. But how we're going to do that is we're going to build a little habitat. So let's gather some stuff to make the habitat with. Right? So let's see. We want to get... we got to get some... We got to get some grass. Let's see, we got grass here. So let's get a couple blocks of grass, and I don't think you know what? I can take a little bit of mud too. And then we've got some azaleas, but I want to kind of use a some cherry, right? So we want to make us a little cherry tree in here. And that should be able to, so. But you know what? I think, honestly, I think I'm going to need some more leaves. So let's go ahead and where is our, okay, our saplings are right here. So let's get a couple saplings. We got our axe with us. We're we're going to plant a few cherry trees, have them grow up, clip all those saplings off. Let's see. Let's make some room right here. This should be plenty bright enough. To plant a couple trees. I'm gonna go grab some bone meal. Hey, Corpse Queen, how are you? I'm doing great. Feeling good. Had a little bit of an internet snafu earlier, but was able to get back on. It was just an overloaded Wi-Fi, so. I'm gonna go pop that there. Pop that there, and let's go ahead and alright, there's one. There's two. Man, those are huge. Why did they grow so tall in here? Okay. Oh, what I'm building tonight is actually it's a bee farm to help because I use a lot of copper golems, and I use, if you can see, I use a lot of copper in my build. So I'm gonna need to wax when I get the copper to the shade I want it. I'm gonna have to wax it, and to do that, I'm gonna need a lot of honeycomb, and me just manually clipping it is just not working. So I'm going to build this automatic bee farm, and I've built the outline of it here using some redstone. Beehives, when they're full of honey, they give a power signal of 5. That comparator is going to read that power signal, then charge up this redstone up in a big circle, and it's going to hit this this dispenser here, and poop, it's going to plop out the honeycombs, and then this wool block is just going to be I just don't want to connect it to my sorting system yet, so I like to make sure things work. So yeah, this is just the inside of the build right now, and so you had to take the mob heads add-on off, so we're not able to do that anymore. Yeah, don't get used to these trees. I'm about ready to cut them down because I needed the leaves off of them. So get these and these. That didn't take long. Okay. I'm probably going to use some different color leaves too. Let's see. Maybe. Actually, no. I think for the... I may grab some white terracotta because it looks pink. They grow so tall down here. That's so weird. Hey, yeah, you know, it took me a while for Minecraft to grow on me. Like, I honestly didn't even want to touch it, but, you know, you know, when I got sick, I needed something to pass the time with. It's something the, doctor told me to do, to keep my mind active and not think about it so much. So had some friends that played, and we had a little server, and we decided to start a new one. That's this one. So alright, let's go ahead. So yeah, that's where we're at again. I play right now just on my Xbox. I am looking to upgrade my computer to, and then probably move to Java. Right now we're playing on Bedrock, but I hear Java's all the rage. But here's the thing: it's not a lot of people stream from Bedrock, so that's kind of why I'm glad we do it because it's very much of a niche. Hey, Menzie, how's it going? Oh yeah, it takes a while, you know. I'm still not very good at Redstone. I just, you know, ow. Apparently not very good at the game either. Um, I have a creative world. It's a copy of this one, and I got it as a creative, and a lot of times I just um, work on things. I put things in places, and then just kind of figure it out. Did I miss a block? Oh, nope. Okay, just pop down. Alright, so... Alright, I need some white terracotta. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is what I built on stream last. I don't know if it was last night or night. I think it was the night before. So yeah, it's little things to make blocks from the farms I have up top. But all right, so we need white terracotta because for some reason it looks pink. We don't need much. So we'll take that, and then what? Let's see if we got any glazed terracotta that might look okay. Ooh, let's grab. Yeah, let's grab those. See how those go. I do appreciate the compliment. I am not very good at the game, but I do my best. Minzy, what are you playing tonight? Were you guys playing the Quarry the other night? I was trying to figure out what game that was. It looked interesting. Oh, no, no, definitely not a pro. So how far do I want to take this out? I mean, we got like all this room, so we might as well use it. I don't want the bees going too far off the beaten path here, so you know what we need to do here too is put some. Yeah, yeah. So once I get the beehives put in, and look, check this out. There's four of the beehives right there, or bees nest, and they have bees in them. I've got three more setting outside. The only thing I have to wait till night to harvest them. Otherwise, they'll attack, and bees are pretty relentless. So I'm making a bee habitat right now. But we're going to have to, let's see. So we need to surround it. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? I know where the edges are going to be, so let me go ahead and I'm going to need some more smooth. Oh, now one of my goals this season is to kill all the traitors. So you know, there's that. Um, No reason. They just annoy me sometimes. So that should. And let's get some glass so we can go ahead and get those sides put in. Now there's there's 4 blocks of glass, but I thought I had more around here. Okay, I do. I have a lot more. Yeah, I don't build around villages anymore. Whoops, fell in the hole. Yeah, I don't. And if I do like make like a villager trading outpost or something, I literally like put them in an area that they can't get out of. When I first started playing the game, I always built near a village because like villages in the early game are like dead useful. Um, but after the early game, they're kind of like hot garbage. I mean, I guess I can put glass there, right? So this is this. Let me grab my moss carpet. So we can hide these. These hoppers will still pick up items through this carpet, which is why I'm doing this. And let's build a tree. Let me get a crafting table. There's one right there. And let's get some. We want some of these. And then let's get some. Oh, we need sticks. Okay, so we need sticks. So let's make those, and then I think that's probably good. Then we got our terracotta and stuff. I'm not very good at building trees, so this will be fun. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Like when I had my house in Kentucky, I built a gaming table out of like reclaimed wood, and I put like LED lights and everything. When I moved, I ended up selling it for like $300. I think I paid like $200 to make it, like total. Maybe I don't even know if it was that much to be honest with you. Okay, I think we want to go. Let's go out 2 more spaces. That is not the block I needed. So we're going to go out 2 more spaces. All right. Let's do that. And then... Yeah, that's cool. I'd like to see pictures of it when you get done with it. That's the thing about the like refurbishing furniture and stuff is like you can usually get like older furniture that needs to be refurbished relatively cheap, and all you need to do is put in a little work and you can make it look really good. So we're gonna put our tree, I think, right here. So ooh, I'm actually gonna want a few of these. I want a few of these blocks stripped. So ooh, ooh, I just figured out another block I could use. Yeah. Okay. Oh. So let's. let's strip some of this. I just figured out I could use like some of these bookshelves too to add some texture in the tree. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Haven't messed with the cherry wood too much in this world. The last world we worked in, I used quite a bit of it all the time. All right, let's make a few of these bookshelves here. Let's see. I think they're over here. All right, don't need 18. Let's do that. All right, so let's take our tree. The first block here. We're going to go here. And then I think I want to go up one higher than that too. So let's do this. Okay. And then let's get our... I mean, this may look stupid, but I'm going to try it anyway and see. So let's take, I'm going to make a branch going out this way. And then maybe one coming out to that way. Out, out. Okay. And then we need our fence post, and that's going to go like that. So let's take I'm kind of doing all this on the fly here. So let's, and then we got all right, let's build up a little bit. We've got some leaves, so let's start putting some leaves on here. And we're gonna mix in some of this glazed terracotta as we put in some leaves too, because I think that's gonna create a pretty cool looking contrast. And then we want. Come on, just place the damn block. Nope, didn't want it down there, but I'll fix that here in a second. That's not where I wanted it. That's fine. Alright. So why am I using cherry over like a different kind of wood? It's literally because bees can use cherry wood. I mean, when it comes down to it, that's pretty much why. So we want to go boom, boom, boom. Actually, I don't think I want that there. I think I'm fine with it. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. I think the top is looking pretty good. Let's get some things going around the outside here. Let me get my axe. Because in a bee farm, you have to give bees something to eat, or they'll die. So it's easy just to do this. Yeah, I like the cherry wood. It does. It adds some. It adds some pretty cool, like stuff. Let's do this. Let's see how this looks here. I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think let's do something like that, right? Let's just take this out right here. I don't know. This one's not vibing with me that well. Let's try this. And then let's do that. And then we want to go, let's do that. Oh, yeah. I'm really getting too much into making this tree. Okay. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. Simple. Okay. A little lopsided. So let's fix that. We don't have much space over here, but let's bring out this side a little bit. Let's use the white terracotta this time. And bring this down like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to move the staircase because that's gonna bother. I'm gonna keep doing that. Alright, let's take this one out. And do leaf. Let's drop one of these here. Look at it from this way. Because this is, the glass is going to go straight up right here, so it's going to knock this side off. So let's look at it now. Alright, this is bugging me. This is actually going to bug me too. Let's do... let's just do that. And I think, if we look at there, I feel like I need something right here. So let's do that. How's that look? I don't like that. And get that right there. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think it'll work. It's gonna work. It's going to work. Alright. I need some more supplies here. Let's see. Where's that mud? Oh, I have it on me. Okay. Totally not what I wanted to do. gonna surround this. And then we're gonna go here and here. I'd use the shovel, but the shovel's got efficiency on it and it's really causing some issues. Alright. And then let's put just, yeah, this just out here, like that. That way it doesn't look too planned out. Okay. It's coming along. I don't hate it. So bees can also feed off of azalea trees. So we're just going to put a few of them out here. And I want to do one more, like right there. Okay. Looks good. Now let's go grab some flowers. Actually, don't know how many flowers I have down here. Some of them may ended up in an overflow chest, but I don't remember which chest is the overflow chest right now. Okay, flowers here. Alright, we got, let's take a lilac. Let's take a pink tulip. Actually, let's take a couple of pink tulips. And then let's do... I'll do a couple of these, and then let's get one more. Let's find our overflow chest. I know I've got some of the overflow chests. Let's see if we got anything in there. It'll be this one, I believe, right? You know, it's dark outside, so I should probably... Okay, it hadn't made it that far yet. You know what? While it's dark outside, before anybody sleeps, I better go grab those other bees' nest. Hopefully don't get killed. Alright. Okay, got him. And... yeah, because I lost my good weapons the last time I went to an ancient city, so I'm not really equipped to fight anything right now. We'll just put these in that box until we get everything built, because once I put these bees in, they're going to start flying out. I don't know how many bees are in each one of these nests. That's the one thing about Bedrock. It doesn't tell you stuff like that. Let's see. Let's make room for those. And grab another shulker box. put some of this stuff in there. All right, let's put that there, and put some there, here, and then let's maybe put that right there, right under that. That looks pretty cool. Here, and there. And then, I have bone meal, right? I got bone meal. Somewhere I've got bone meal. There we go. Let's, just bone meal a couple spaces here and just get some, like, you would think that I would know that this is down here. Okay, so let's do this. Right, let's bone meal this guy. Just make another one. Okay, and then here. Oh no, we don't. No. We do not want a too high flower. There we go. Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, so let's grab some more polished stone. Let's go ahead and round off our edges here. Cool. It didn't even fall down here with me. Alright. And we'll move this light right here. There we go. Because we want to make sure that we got everything we need to. And we're going to put some lights in above this too, but we're going to try some different colored lights, right? So I think we could use some moss carpet too. Let's do that. Let's put some moss carpet out there. Oh, it's in my inventory. Just a couple pieces. Like maybe like here and here. And then let's, we'll put one there. And then maybe here. Just to add a little bit to it. Yeah, okay. Now let's see how much glass I'm going to need. No, I'm going to need more than 58 pieces. So this right here, where this dispenser is, like this right here, so we can go up one more, but this right here is absolutely where our wall has to start, right? Because I can't, like, I can't risk them flying out. So we got to make sure this is it. And then I can't cover up the tops because I have to be able to get in there and put dispensers and bottles in and things of that sort. So Alright, let's go ahead and... I would like a way to get in here if I need to, and I think I may put that in the back. Like a door to get in there if I need to get in there for any reason. Without having like bust glass out. When I built the bee farm in the last world, I did not leave a way to get in. So anytime I had like, if something like broke, like if there was an issue with like an update or something, I was constantly having to go back in there and do stuff. But actually, you know what I can do? Hold on a second. Let's make use out of this cherry wood that I painstakingly cut. So let's go. I'm gonna go right here. And then let's do the corners. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. I'm going to grab some more cherry wood. This is going to hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. Okay. Well, I knew I was eventually going to do that. Oh well. Go across the top here. Well, I need some more of that wood. Let's go down here and get some. That should be plenty. I'm going to double check to see if we got any more glass down here. Because I'm going to need quite a bit of it. Alright, before I get going too far, I'm going to throw a couple blocks of sand in a furnace. Three. In case we need more sand, we'll have some cooking. And that's convenient. I can take this smooth stone up with me. Alrighty. So now I have more glass up here, but alright, where's my scaffolding? Hold on. Cool. Well, there's our frame. It should be right up to the top there. So we're going to need some glass. We're going to need some prismarine. Or sea lanterns, not prismarine. And then we're going to we need to decide what color we need to make our prismarine lights. So let me go grab go ahead and grab those. And then let's see what colors of these I have already. I have green. I have white, red, and cyan. What colors do we have available to us? I mean, all 16 colors, right? So let's look. Yeah, I feel like magenta would be good, right? So we got magenta. If we have magenta dye, which we do. We get our blaze powder and make that, and then we'll go with magenta. That's going to go with like the color scheme of the farm. And I believe my blaze powder is... There it is. Ugh, I'm going to have to... I don't know if we have any kind of blaze spawner. I know we do. I just don't know where it is, so I'm going to have to figure that out. And, let's do... that many. Put our blaze powder back. I want to kind of use that sparingly. Let's go see how much glass we got. There's a stack. None. Okay, we probably have enough to finish it out. I'm going to take every bit of it, though. Oh, we already had some prismarine up here. Oh, well. Finish this back wall here. Actually, let's, in the corners, let's go ahead and put some prismarine in there. Like one right there, and then... I did that because I really don't feel like trying to get back into this farm to grab anything. And then let's get our fire powder. And boom. It's magical. Yep. Yep, I think that's going to be perfectly fine. So we'll do the two in the back, and I knew that was there. I wanted to look at it from there. So let's, yeah, I know I need to get back inside. I'm just a whole lot of not caring about that right now. So we got the two lights in the back, and we want to line this up with glass. And then I'll make myself that door to get in and out. Let's put, we gotta put the roof on though. Can't forget that, otherwise those bees will just fly right out. Alright, let's put a temporary block here. So boom. Because I want this to be sort of off right here. I honestly don't know why I did that. So this is 7 across. What? 1, 2, 3. So if we do this, all right. So we got 1. We want to do this in all 4 corners. I don't know if there's gonna. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be an exact middle because I only went 6 out. So, never mind. I know what I'm gonna do. It'll be okay. So I'm not redoing this. Oh, wait. No, I went 8. 6. So these 2 right here are technically the middle. So if we went, we could go 1 here. And then it's easier to build symmetrically if you, well, 1, go in with a plan. And 2, if you do things in odd numbers. But we can make this work with even numbers. It's fine. So let's do our little magic powder here. Now, my biggest concern is from the top, you're going to be able to see these right here. So, let me craft some corner blocks. And I've actually never used those before. I forgot they were even an option. So let's do 1, 2, I guess we do 6, because that's what I crafted. Okay. So just like that. And there we have it. We have our bee farm. Sort of. Sort of, kinda. Sort of, kinda, maybe. So let's go to the back, and I actually need to craft a door. It's a good place to put that. Let's see. I need a door. Okay, so we got our door. And I need a way to get in, so we're going to go around this back way. And right here is where we're going to put our door to get in. So it can't really be right here, so let's see. We need to do this. Okay. So let's get rid of this piece of glass right here. And we're gonna go cover that up. And we need this too high, so that needs to come back this way. That needs to go up 1. That needs to go right there. And then we can we'll break this and this, which is going to leave that open right there. That's fine. We got right there. We're good. Do I still have my... I don't have my moss carpet. We're going to have to... I do not want any exposed stone right there, so we're going to put some moss carpet in. We're going to go ahead and make all of these too high. Just for uniformity. And we can leave that one high over there. That actually doesn't even make that big of a difference. We just want this to all be the same. So let's get that moss carpet. Okay, so we got that, and then we'll have, that'll be here, then I'll have this here with moss carpet. So let's go ahead and put the door in. That's not where I want that door. Okay, it's right there. And we're literally gonna take, and we're gonna take this cherry wood that I'll probably never use again, or like for this anyway, and we're just gonna pop it right over the top there, just to kind of give us a little bit something that makes sense. Boom, and then I don't have any stone slabs on me, but we're gonna go. It would be real convenient if there was some over here, so I didn't have to go all the way around. Alright, smooth stone slab, which is probably what I should have used to build this thing with, but I didn't. Boom. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go ahead and connect this to our system. I kind of wanted to wait to make sure it worked, but I don't think there's any way we can do it without connecting it already. Let's get some stuff out of here. Alright, hopper. And then we want this to go over just like that. And we are good to go. I think we got her done here. Let's just make sure that we didn't screw up any of this while we were... No. Okay. We just need to craft some glass, some bottles, and some shears as usual. So let's do that. Alright, we've been at this for about an hour. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to run an ad, and this one just ran. It looked like an ad just ran. So I'm just going to take a real quick break and enjoy the ambiance of staring at this tree. I'll be right shortly. Alrighty, I'm back. So, alright, we've got... This is complete. Now, I put lights in there just to light it up. It actually doesn't need lights. I mean, bees can operate in total darkness, but they only work during the day, and that's based off a different game mechanic. So we got that's all connected to our storage system. I'm going to need some flowers to possibly breed bees with. So let's go out here to our little flower farm and grab some. We need to actually, before we even do that, we need to grab some iron and make a bunch of shears again. I'm not quite done with the build yet. I've got to build around this area right here so I can get up to here a little easier. So we want shears here. I keep forgetting I don't have slow fall. Man. So these two are full. Yep. Then 18 more. I think that'll about do it for those. And then I just need to create basically what I have left of that glass. I'm just going to turn into bottles and just put them in that last one. Bottles do stack, so as long as I have something to get started with, I'm okay. So let's see, what do we have? I don't have any of that in here. Let's go ahead and drop all this back in here. Run over here and get the glass that I have. I got 3 stacks. Oh, there's not going to be any glass in there. I got 3 stacks of glass, like, cooking up right now. So I'm just going to turn all of these into bottles. If I can remember where the bottles are. Okay. Yep. You can see that there's not, as far as bottles go, it is what it is, right? So we'll just do this for now. Now let's go get some flowers. Okay, so let's just do these blue ones. So each beehive holds 3 bees. So we need to make sure that we have 21 bees, but bees are very, very difficult to count. So let's just move all this stuff out of this. I made those shelves and didn't even use them. That's okay. I may use them in the future for something. Okay. Alright, let's start on this end. Oh yeah, it's already working. So, I guess it's night outside? I mean, I can hear the bees in there, I just don't see them. So let's let them come out and... It's just about done. Right now I'm just checking the number of bees that are going to be in here and breeding them if I have to. Well, I mean, apparently it's producing honey. Why aren't the bees coming out? I just slept, right? So it's daytime. Tell me I do not have these on here backwards. Oh no. I mean, that's the only explanation. They're on there backwards. So let me grab my axe. And hopefully they don't try to kill me. Which they absolutely will. They'll try to kill me. I'll have to wait till night. But while I'm doing that, let's throw this honeycomb out here. Let's go ahead and finish out the back part of this. I need some redstone lamps. I don't think I need redstone lamps for this build. I usually like to have the redstone lamps to see what I've to make sure these farms are working because they blink. But I think for this one in particular, I can probably get by without it. Let's see. Nope, I need smooth stone. Oh, Jesus, man, I put all my stuff in there. Where's my pickaxe? And my food and my torches. There we go. We're just going to fill in these areas right here. And the rest of that can just stay open just like that so I can see what is going on. And I will put some, let's see what I want to do. Steps. Okay, so we want this here. And then we want a slab and we want steps. So actually we can probably get by with 2 slabs instead of doing steps. So we want to go kind of like, that's not the right block. So we want to go that, this, and then we can walk just up here just like this. And then we can leave everything else here at ground level, and we can do this. Alright, so we have access to change out everything. Yeah. So there it is, the bee farm with bees that can't get out right now because I've trapped them in because because apparently you have to face the opposite direction of the way you're facing to put bees out, which I didn't know. So that means the bees are stuck in there. But I wonder, since I have a silk touch, this could be stupid. Oh, cool! It's just they're just gonna fall into there. Okay. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna get. I don't know how I'm gonna get those stupid things put in there. Oh, nope, he took it. I need to catch that. Let's wait for him to drop it. He'll drop it in here. Oh, that guy's not working anyway, so... goes. Yoink. And then we'll grab it here. And then we're going to give this guy some encouragement to work. Alright. Because I heard bees in these, so there should be bees in there. Let's see. Let's close this. Okay, we'll have to do it from out here. So if we put this right, if we put the crosshairs right on the edge of that carpet, like that. Are you kidding me? Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Yep. Follow me. Follow me. There we go. Yep. Come on. Come on in here. No, 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 no. All the way in. Come here. This way. Yeah, there you go. So they were facing the right way. You've got to be kidding me. Why weren't they? Oh, it's the carpet. The carpet's keeping them from coming out. Uh-huh. Okay, so we can't do the carpet there. That's fine. Okay. Ugh. It's always something easy. It's always something simple. The bad part is now I got a bee's nest facing the wrong direction. Actually, I may not need to breed these bees either. We'll have to wait till it's dark, but... Okay. Yeah, look at that. We got bees. We could probably breed a couple. But like I said, we're going to have to wait till it gets dark because when you piss off one bee, you piss them all off. So you kind of... And they're relentless. So you can see, yeah, they come out, and then once... And you can kind of already see the redstone lighting up. You see how it's starting to get more and more powerful? So once it fills up, it's going to... That'll go up here, and these things will trigger. See, we already got some honey in our dispenser. Now, why I didn't just... Oh, I know why. It's because we have... you know what? Oh, a second here. We're going to fill up all these slots, so it can't go up here. It can only go... It can only go into the other. And then, yeah, we're just going to drink this. And we'll throw this in here. Okay, it's dark. Bees should be wrapping it up. Okay, there are none out. I'll have to go back and get the other one. But now it's not as now it's not as a big of an issue that I have to do. I can do this part during the day. That's not a big deal. So I'm gonna breed, I think, 2 bees. We'll see. I grabbed it again. Man, that guy's fast. Oh, I've got wool blocks here to just to mark out which ones of these are doing wool, because I'm actually... I don't think I'm going to be able to use copper golems to sort my wool. I think it's going to back up the system because the farm produces a lot of wool. It'll produce more than they can put out. So I think for these 2 sections, or the sections down here, I'm going to have to use... I'll have to use some sort of auto sorter. And do it that way, or I have to do just one kind of like one color of wool per, which I may do that. I don't know. I've got enough storage space, and it'll produce a lot. All right, perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and breed up just 2 of these bees. Because I'm pretty sure that that is not 21 bees. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. So we do 3 per hive, right? We do 3 per hive. That's 21. Hey, buddy. And then you make a baby bee. There he is. Okay. So, oh, these guys are just following me. I need the other bees to come back out. It's like they know I'm standing here waiting for them. The baby bee went in. So we're going to do at least one more. We're going to make at least one more baby because we know they have enough room. Yeah. Well, interesting story. I'm actually allergic to bees. So this farm actually looks pretty freaking cool than the last one I did. Aha! Alright, come on. You and you. Okay. And we'll do you. And we'll do you. And that's it. That's it. We're not going to do any more because I don't want them to just die. And that will be that. I'm declaring that bee farm completely done. You just tell them on the server. Let's take a look at it from above. Alrighty, let's go up to here. Yeah, because we can go out on these ledges here and look at everything from above. Huh. Yeah. Yep. Very cool. Alrighty. That should start making honey pretty soon, so I'm gonna need to make a spot for it. And since it's coming down over here, it probably needs to be in that where we're doing the kelp and everything. So let's alright, let's move cactus here. Let's switch that out. Boom. And then let's move kelp. Let's move kelp here. Okay, and this can go, this stuff can go right in here. I know that looks like a lot of bamboo, but trust me, it's going to take a while to fill all that up. Okay, so we want honey, and let's go ahead and take this stuff down. Okay. Move all. Let's put placeholder right here. I can't imagine me needing more than a chest of any of this stuff, or a double chest of any of this, so. And then this. I mean, I guess I can make 2 chests for each of them, but I don't think that'll be necessary, because cactus, I can turn it into green dye. Anything extra, I can just literally mulch it. Oh shoot, I need to put placeholders in here, or they're gonna start throwing stuff in here. I actually want the honeycombs on the top one. And we're gonna make, actually we're gonna make this entire row for honeycomb. Yep. Because I want, I'm gonna need a lot of honeycomb. Is he putting more in there yet? Cool. Okay. And then the bottles we'll put over here. I need to fix my inventory because this is actually bugging me that it's not in the right order. Now, I don't see any honey bottles yet, so I mean, did they get sent down the pike here? Well, there's some honeycomb, which is the reason why you saw. Now you see the reason why I need it, right? Because these guys are all freezing up on me. Oh, there's so much for them to sort over here. Okay, he has nothing. So let's get these guys moving again. We'll do him first. And then those guys haven't been activated yet. We figure out why it's not dropping any bottles yet. I mean, it could be something as simple as, I feel like I need to change one of these to a barrel. That's probably what I'm going to do, just in case the system gets backed up. Guess what I don't have down here? I can make one. I thought I could make one. What the heck? We'll just go. I'm not going to waste my crimson wood on making a barrel. I've just got barrels up here. I'll just run up here and get them. At least I think I do. Oh, yep. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to put a barrel in. And what that does, it creates kind of a buffer. If the system gets backed up, it's going to it'll hold on to that stuff. So we want to put it. We'll just put it even with the other barrel I have here. There. Now, their bees are only going to produce half the time they're in the world, because they do not work at night. Unless you put your bee farm in the end, then they'll work the entire time. I'm just a little concerned that they haven't made a bottle yet. Oh, we don't have enough to make a bottle yet. Okay, fair enough. I did only make one for a bottle, so... Give this guy some work to do here. On, go. Yeah, he's gonna hop up and down for a little bit. Alright. Alrighty. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back shortly. Alright. Guess the ads are done. Let's go see. Yeah, because they just kind of go on random ones, so... Yeah, you know, technically for every 8 of these things that get clipped, we'll get 1 bottle. So, Alright, so let's go grab some of this stuff and start making sure our copper golems don't turn into statues on us. And they're probably putting it in the middle one, the bottom one, the bottom one. Already, man, we already have quite a bit. Alright. So we'll start at the copper golems here in the very back. What you're doing, my sorting for my melon farm, pumpkin farm, bamboo, and sugar cane, and dropping them in the system for us. Well, he's just standing there staring. Boy, there better not be anything in there. Now get to work. Now all these should be maxed, and they're all working, so we're good here. Come on, man. You get to work too. It's just standing around for. What do I do this guy? Can I hit him from here? Got him. Got him. Got him. And those guys haven't been activated yet. We're going to keep this stuff right here. Oh, these guys seem to be standing around a lot. Maybe I can go just drop our... I'll have to see which one's going to which one, so they... Because what I'm thinking about doing is doing a... maybe get 3 double chests of each kind of wool each. Because if we do 16 and we do 16 sections, it's pretty much going to take up this whole area right here. Because right now I have it set up for 1 double chest for each of these. And you know what? That actually may be fine. Yeah, I imagine that's probably going to be fine. I'm overthinking it, really. Alrighty. Cool. Well, I'm glad that we were able to get this done. So... I think that's my big project for tonight. And of course, it's raining in this world because that's all it does here is rain. So I think we're going to go ahead. We've been doing this about 2 hours. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call this for this evening. And cleaned this stuff up a little bit. Get a few more sheep in our thing here. And then we are streaming Tuesday night. Minecraft Tuesday night around 6, 7 o'clock, somewhere in between there. And we'll be doing some Final Fantasy X tomorrow. And as usual, if you are a if you're a Minecraft Bedrock player and you would like to join this realm where we are building video game builds right now. So basically I'm building Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. This is a central pillar for it. And we're still very early. I know it says days played 31, 34, but that's really like, I'm actually thinking about turning that off because really most of it's just us AFKing at farms. So if you're interested, definitely message me and we'll talk about it. You definitely have to be comfortable on Discord and you have to be comfortable being on stream. So I am going to go ahead and call it here. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see you soon.